Well, let's go and yeah, I think that's sufficient. Let us get a new mission. Picking the bones. We are supposed to be destroying the Manthar, and we need to finish them for sure. They got a base, some weapon caches, and the asteroid belt. Scan the asteroid, find the caches, take the base. You have a transport full of Marines with you to make it easier. There's a weapon shortage right now. We could really use those caches. Okay. Okay, folks, let's see. How are we gonna do this? We should probably deal with those ships first because they're kind of distracting. There's a frigate, Orion frigate coming in. I think I also see a Gorm frigate. Obviously, we outgunned them quite easily. On the other hand, the question is, do we deal with the defense platforms and the asteroid bases now? Or do we deal with the base station first and everything else later? That is going to be a very good question because the base station itself is pretty heavily defended. I mean, it does have phaser force after one shot and you have no shield left. Or at least most of your shields are gone. On the other hand, it is also heavily armed with Marines, and I'm not sure what my freighter full of commandos is going to do. As far as I've been able to tell, you don't do anything. The Marines just never add up. It doesn't. Somehow my capture command doesn't do anything. I ordered the capture of the ship, and the only one that seems to be adding friendly Marines to the target is me, and I am only so large. Unless I switch to a commando frigate. On the other hand, you can see that the base and the asteroid base are already slightly damaged. So maybe that is the way to go? I have no idea. They take on the base first? Do we leave the defense platforms alone and let them shoot us? Or, well, let's deal with the ships first. Okay, looks like the Orion weaseled. Okay, we just anchored him and we're going to be shooting at him. The other Gorn frigate is kind of circling around. He just HET to stay. I have no idea what he's doing. My friendly should be shooting at him. Okay, there's the freighter. We're dragging this Orion over the place. Let's turn around and shoot him. I think half of our torpedoes are ready. Okay, we're just arming up. Okay, and kaboom. Right, now this guy in front is that frigate that's been bothering me. We'll do a circle around and then let's see when we can. Let's arm up some weapons and follow him. Okay, now that we have that darn Gorn ship, now it's time to shoot it, and we have destroyed it. Next, I think we will deal with the base. Well, we are relatively fresh, but the problem is, I don't think I can get this darn commando ship to work because they don't contribute anything. But I'll show you. Let's approach and destroy the platforms, the defense platforms, and then we can deal with the base. There are 2 platforms around it. We are going to skirt the base a little bit. I probably should reinforce the facing shield, but at the moment I'm a little bored. Not doing anything. Probably just can't be bothered with. We're flying toward the defense platform and we're going to shoot it. The quickest way to destroy a defense platform is to beam a single marine onto it. That is, if you can control your boarding, your hit and run, no, not the hit and run rate, but the capture rate, but the capture screen. Unfortunately, I don't recall being able to send just a single boarding party at a time. You have to send however many you are legally allowed to. Boom. Okay, 1 defense platform down, 1 to go. Now the question is, will we survive the attack by the starbase? Because remember, starbase is heavily armed. But my guys are just doing ooh, starbase just took out my my shield with a phaser 4-shot. We're turning around, not to expose our weak side. We are just cruising around the base, and as you can see, the base has like 20 boarding parties, and I can only beam like 2 over at a time. This is just not going to work. And as you can see, the freighter is supposed to contain a lot of rings, and they don't do anything. Crap, we just got hit hard. Okay, it looks like we can launch only 1 shuttle at a time. We just got hit by a transporter mine. We're just going to circle around it. As you can see, they're beaming stuff all over the place, except they're not decreasing the amount of marines that I'm supposed to be facing. Let's launch another suicide shuttle. Launching 2 Fs. Okay, got it. Okay, we're down to 6. All marines. 5. Except you can see I give the capture order and they don't do anything. And looks like they just keep shooting and the whole base went out. Apparently the ideal outcome for this mission is you capture all 3, both asteroid bases as well as the base station. Unfortunately, I don't see how you could do this without bringing in a cruiser which basically beats down the shield, a commando cruiser even, so it can start beating in all the good guys, all the Marines. A commando cruiser with like 30 porting parties would be able to afford sending in everything like this. And then a commando cruiser maybe have enough to capture the whole starbase, or even a little base station. Okay, we did get hit, so we have to evade, point that somewhere else. Okay, looks like we just blew up another defense platform, and now we need to capture the darn base. Keep in mind that the base is already half damaged, so if we do this successfully, we will not have an asteroid base left to capture. Okay, now we're just going to send a couple torpedoes into that. We have to reduce their boarding parties down to like 4 or even 2. Then we should be able to capture easier. We have to reduce that down to 6, 5. But the problem is, if we keep shooting, we run a very real risk of destroying the base altogether. The 3rd defense platform shot at me. Well, let's go shoot him, shall we? Deal with this defense platform. Big torpedoes, big torpedoes. You don't want to run into one of these asteroids. Let's just say you will not like the results. And I have ran out of repair points. I have beamed enough boarding parties into the asteroid to be captured, so right now I don't need to beam in anymore. Can we grab some of these parts to facilitate our own research? Apparently the answer is yes, you could. And now with 3 boarding parties against 0, the capture should be done momentarily. Then we can go back and kill the defense platform. Right, we have seized the cache, so let's go back and destroy the platform. Hey, come on, die, you stupid defense platform. Right, finally, defense platform died. Now let us look for the nearest, the other group of defense platform, and let's see if we can kill it. And then capture the darn base without destroying it. We have joined the Knights Errant this time, although keep in mind there are multiple elite organizations within the Gorn Confederation. I think there's also the Kingsmen and the Egg Protectors or something like that. Okay, let's head over there and let's see what happens. Yeah, it's a long way off. I was trying to see if I can get some parts from one of the other ships. Sometimes you could. It looks like I did get a part from them, which allowed me to repair my phaser ones. Let's see. And we're repairing the transporter right now. Can we do it again? Okay, let's start shooting at the base and that defense platform. Ew, look at all those F-corps. Kaboom! Now, We're slowing down to 7, and we are going to be starting shooting the base to reduce its defenders. Hopefully we will beam in enough. There is a defense platform on the other side, but it should not be able to hit me. On the other hand, the two friendlies may go over there and provoke it. I honestly don't know. Alright, ready to shoot. Right now it's just phasers though, none of the plasma has armed. On the other hand, it's not protected by a force field, so we can start beaming at Marines. But I want to reduce it below 7. Fixed. But as you can see, I have both ships set to capture, yet the Marine count does not increase. Okay, looks like it's down to 3. So let's do. We have to wait until the transporter cycles, though. Okay, well, we're just waiting for all the weapons to rearm, and we are going to be shooting. Yeah, maybe we will reserve the torpedo for that defense platform over there. In the meantime, we're just waiting for the capture to go through. We're down to 2 versus 1, but let's do it again. So now we're at 4 versus 1. Now we just need to destroy the platform. Four versus 1, 4 versus 0. Now just wait a couple more seconds, and then this should become completely owned by us. And that's before it got destroyed. And there we go. We got it. Okay, now let us destroy this defensive platform. We have 2 torpedoes loaded. Let's reinforce the front. Why is the front down? Okay, here we go. I think we may have accidentally. Oh yeah, we definitely tried to do some front force field thing. Okay, that went kaboom, and that is all the enemies on this map. And I don't think there's anything else to do on this map, so I'm going to open up the strategic map and get ready to leave this area. We're just going to exit the border. We technically did not complete our mission because we're supposed to have captured the base station, but as you can see, it blew up before we can do anything about it. We simply do not have the manpower. I guess it's hypothetically we could have done it with a commando cruiser, but would have taken quite a bit of damage. Anyway, okay, let's head for the border. Okay, and since there are no more enemies, we're increasing to speed 31. And let's get out of here. Okay, folks, that's going to be it for this video. We are saving the game, and again, please subscribe to this channel and like this video if you do want me to continue making content like this for you. And anyway, that'll be it for today. I will see you in the next video.